Good morning and welcome to the Elevate Renatus team call. This is your host, Keely Austin. Today is Money Monday. I'm happy and excited to be here and honored to be bringing out the trainer for today. We have an amazing training in store for us. As of right now, we have 109 participants. That is awesome. Make sure that you reach out to your team. We don't want any ICMs left behind. Michael Huggins and Vanessa Huggins, they both came from a very frustrated state about 10 years ago, maybe a little bit longer by now. Michael was working two jobs. He was working for both Jiffy Lube and Sears Auto. He was paying down student loans, and after paying so long, realized the balance had not even changed. And when he thought it should have been close to being paid off, the balance was still the same as when he started. And that was so frustrating for Michael to realize that the whole time he had just been paying interest, working hard, doing what he was told to do, right, as far as getting good grades, going to school, getting a good job, and then still it was not working out for him. He decided to start looking for another opportunity, and he found Renatus. Michael learned short sales. He watched his classes, and shortly after he completed a couple of short sales, he was able to quit both of those jobs. Fast forward to today, Michael is a seven-figure income earner with Renatus. He is on the PAC with our CEO, Bob Snyder. The PAC is the President's Advisory Council. Michael and Vanessa travel back and forth across the country to train at different communities across the nation for Renatus and to share his experience and everything that he's learned, all of the goods and the bads, the highs and lows. He will share it all with us. And he is so good at being enthusiastic and motivating people and coming up with new ideas. And this new March Madness challenge, I am so excited about. And I'm really, really glad that he has created a whole group of people to do this with. So I'm really looking forward to it. And I just love Michael and Vanessa. I'm very, very grateful for them. And I'm excited to hear what Michael has to share with us this morning. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Keely. Thanks for setting this up and hosting it and getting all the announcements done and keeping everyone in the loop. No IMA left behind. That's what we say around here. So thanks for doing that. And welcome, everybody. It's another beautiful Money Monday in Denver. It was snowing all last night, so woke up to a cool sheet of ice, but my commute's just to my home office. So grateful. So there are people out there who are saying, darn it, dang it, why do I still have this crappy job? Why am I out here scraping ice off my windshield? And they need a call from you today. They need a call from you to invite them to an event, to watch a webinar, to hop on a call, to join a Facebook group, to listen to a testimonial, something. They need to hear from you, and not just the people in Colorado, all over the country, because there's the other people sitting in traffic this morning going, dang it, again with the traffic. And they deserve a call from you also. I don't know if you know this, but in America, most fatal heart attacks occur on Mondays between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. Isn't that bizarre that that people are on their way to work and their heart is attacking them? So we're on a rescue mission. For the last 10 years at Renatus, we've been on a rescue mission, helping people literally save their lives, change their lives, redirect their lives, reinvent their lives. And it's an incredible opportunity. We're doing it together. We do it as a team. We each support each other, have different stories to share, have different aspects of this program that can help others see a better version of themselves. So I love working with you guys and being able to do this kind of work. Let me share my screen here. I know Keely said she was going to have the slideshow up for you guys tomorrow, but I'm just doing it right now also. Here we go. Hey, would you look at that? Okay, here's something I wanted to quickly remind you all about. I'm coming to this. So I'm hopping on a plane. I'm making this happen, but I'm going to be there Thursday and Friday. And we're doing our live streaming of this class. But just as a reminder, you do need to register in the Business Center to attend. So you would just go click on the Education tab and then go to Class Registration, and you're good to go. So I'll be there. You can bring guests. Please introduce me to your guests. I'd love to help you get some enrollments while we're there. Our color's going to be blowing the roof off the building. And then just so you know, on that same night, March 5th, the 5 pillars presentation in the Salt Lake Community College is hosted by me this week. Woohoo! So bring all your guests to that too. 7 p.m. Thursday this week. I'll be doing that meeting, going over how to smash out your obstacles when it comes to being a business owner, how to do velocity banking, how to pay less in taxes, how to own your life, how to manage your schedule. It's going to be an amazing 5 pillars event. So please bring your guests. Sit in the room with me also. If you haven't seen me do a presentation in the last 3 months, 6 months, if it's been more than 3 to 6 months, then instead of going to the study group, stay in the room with me this Thursday, and let me show you how I'm sharing the Renata opportunity and the message that we have, and getting the sales and the results that I'm getting. So come and watch that. Cool. Renata's billing is also going to go live, which means UGA is going away. So you got to get familiar with billing, because this is going to be super helpful when it comes to getting other people into the program who don't have the credit or 401k yet. Let's get them on it. So that's another reason to be at the national conference, is so you learn how billing works. There's going to be the full launch of Helios coming. This is going to make our lives so much easier. And you're going to want to be trained on that, not one of those people that go, what happened, what happened? You're going to know what happened because you're going to be there. And the reason I like to highlight this is because Sean Reyes is the Attorney General. He's the guy that goes around and monitors quality for Utah companies. And Renatus is doing such an amazing job leading the industry with that, that the Attorney General decided to come and talk at our national conference and just show you guys that our compliance is an industry leader and how to grow our businesses while staying compliant. This is great. Bob Snyder's networked with this guy and made him a part of our community, bringing him on board. I think that's pretty impressive and a dedication to quality. The early bird special is still in effect, but it will be expiring in about 2 weeks. All right, so if you're saving up some money, you got a paycheck coming. March 14th is when it goes up to $397. So you save yourself some money, do it now. And the reserve seating is already taken, but there are still a few t-shirts left. Get there early. Be one of the first to register. I'm actually wearing one of my Renatus t-shirts right now. The 2nd through the 4th. And then like Keely mentioned, we have brand new workbooks coming out. Every single week, new workbooks are coming out. So while you're taking these classes, use the workbooks, use the workbooks, use the workbooks. They are coming out each week, a new one is coming out. So it's another great reason to call some of your old leads and let them know, like, hey, it's getting better. We just released our new workbooks. You got to come check them out. And then like Keely said, you're able to nominate your favorite instructor if you use that hashtag, and let us know what's up. Now, beat the corporate intensive. If you want to attend live in person at Renatus Corporate Building, it's $15. If you are attending live at our Denver offices, our Colorado offices, it's going to be $30 doing the live stream. And bring your guests. This is for guests. Also, for sure, bring your guests. You know, this would be great for is accountants and bookkeepers, other CPAs, real estate agents, title officers, mortgage brokers, handyman, handy women, handy peeps. And then basically anyone that has a W-2 job, anyone that's 1099 also needs to learn how this stuff works. W-2, they're paying too much in taxes. They need the strategies. Anyone who owns real estate should also be at this workshop because he's going to go over how to protect it better. This is going to be awesome. So build for it. If you want to catch or register in Denver for our live stream, we made an Eventbrite to keep ourselves organized. It's mktaxlegal.eventbrite.com. If you haven't made an Eventbrite for your event yet, well, do it. You can go to mine and copy and look at it and make your own. But it's also really easy to send out an Eventbrite link to guests versus trying to send them the Renatus calendar. For now, anyway, the Helios calendar is going to be so different. But for now, this is how I'm doing it. So build, build, build. Tell everyone, show everyone. Let's make this happen, Captain. And did I mention I'm going to be there? Be in Salt Lake City this Thursday? Okay, good. So you should bring some guests and introduce them to me. Have them sit in my class. It's going to be awesome. Okie dokie. I've been getting a lot of questions, so let's go over this so we're all on the same page. We have the 20 in 30 challenge. This is going to be amazing. We're already in full swing for me. So I'm just gonna, what I've done is I've started this a couple days ahead of how the rest of you are gonna start, just so that I can keep reporting back how each day is going. This is serious work. It is just work. The whole idea behind this is to get 20 customers enrolled in 30 days. So that's anywhere from $20,000 to $200,000 in earning potential if you stay focused doing this stuff. So what would that be like in the next month to have $20,000 to $200,000 plus 20 people on your team who will pass you sales? That's a big deal. You got 20 people, that's 20 buckets. That's another $360,000 worth of value if you can help those people get 5-star. And so you can just do that over the course of the year. You make a cool 200 up front, you make another 360 to help them get 5-star. And you can round out 2020 with 20 new people on your team, 20 buckets filled, and $500,000. So in order to be a part of my 20 and 30 day challenge, now we're going to be making groups to be able to duplicate this so that everyone can be involved. But in order for me to be most effective and be in the group, I need people to be in my organization so I can track everything, make some trainings around it, and then we'll blast it out to Renatus Nation. So let me drop the link in the chat box here. Okie dokie. So if you're a part of my team, please follow this link. For the rest of you, please be patient. And Dave J. Quish, you got a question about guest streaming from their house? Nope, they got to come to an event, or they have to sign up and get a Renatus account. They need education or an ICM, and then they can watch it. So what another great reason to just sign people up, right? That's not the link. That's silly of me. That's a good link to have, but that's not the link. This one, bit.ly/SLSFB group, Success Love Speed. Now the whole point of this, or the mindset I'd like you to have around this, because this is only for 30 days. This is not 31 days. This is not, 30 weeks or 30 months. It's just 30 days. With that being said, you got to have the mindset of we're taking a daily sprint to handle this month-long marathon. Right? We're going off the adage of, hey man, business is a marathon. It's not a sprint. People say that, but I'm going to say it is a sprint. Every day we're sprinting, and it's going to add up to the month-long marathon. Anyone in my organization, Mary, they don't have to be direct to me, but anyone that's in my umbrella group. So if you're under Wanda or Dane or Eloy or John or Bill Predabon, William, Ryan Blacks, Richie GP, Tawny, Gavin, Heerman, Rinder Connect. If you're under any of these people, Dominguez, Gerardo, Alan Groves, Kessler, Gary Lawrence, Davis, Nate, Lily. If you're on anybody of these teams, definitely, Pete's team, any one of these people, if you're on the team, I can track the progress, I can track the work, I can track the results, and then we can make something clean and clear and duplicatable. So if you know people that aren't on this line, but you want them to be in the group, here's something else I'm going to need from you in order to make all this work. You're going to have to let's see, what do I want to say first? Okay, if you're going to invite someone to the group, right? So if you're here now and you're joining the group, there's a few requirements. One is you have to answer all the questions. Even if you're direct to me, but you have not answered the questions, or if you're on my team, I'm not going to let you in until you answer the questions. There's only 3, but answer them. Okay, same thing if you've been invited. If someone sent you the link, or you're going to invite someone and send them the link, make sure they answer the questions. That's a critical step to getting in. The other thing is you must be an active ICM. What is the point in joining a group like this if you don't have an active 2020 ICM agreement, right? Okay. Got a bunch more people hopping on. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Okay, so it must be an active ICM. Remember, it's $197 for the year. And obviously your first sale, you're going to make that money back. So let's get it going. What else is you're going to need to do what's called the units. The units. So I saw last night Keely was going through the units in the group. Do the units. The units is like little steps. There's steps, there's quizzes, and you're going to need to be doing the units on a daily and or weekly basis, depending on what the unit is. But again, this is so that you don't have to necessarily be thinking about all this other stuff, just the actual work. There's a million things to think about, but there's only 5 or 6 things that are going to make you money doing this. So the units are going to keep you focused. And then, of course, watch the intro video. There's a video I made that explains more about what this group is for, what this work is going to be. and be sure to watch it. The units are on the left-hand side. So there's discussion, there's about, there's units. I'll actually pop over the group here in just a second. So answer the questions, be an active ICM, do the units, take the steps in the quizzes, watch the intro video, and then get your nationals ticket. I know some of you are just delaying, which is silly. Please get your ticket now. Let's be a good example of everyone, okay? And then some of you are like, man, it's a stretch. Do I keep my cell phone on? Do I go to this national conference? What am I going to do with this couple $100? And it's going to be tough for some of you. I get that. It's your first year, but if you get to nationals and you learn this stuff and you take action the way we're telling you to, you'll never have an issue like that again. But getting to nationals is going to be a critical step towards going from 4 or 5 figures up to 6 figures. And if you're at the 6-figure mark, pushing it to 7 figures. Nationals could easily add a 0 to your annual income. What would that be like? So some of you might just need to call a family or member or a friend and say, hey, can I borrow $500? I have this business training that just popped up. It didn't really pop up. We've been telling you for 6 months. But you could tell him, like, hey, man, I got this thing that just, it came up in a way where I need to take it, but I'm not prepared to pay for it. Can I borrow $500 from you, pay you back $100 a month, blah, 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 or I'll pay you back my first sale, whatever it is. And borrow the money, pay them back, but get to nationals. All right. I remember having to borrow some money to get involved in a training. It's not that big of a deal because if you use the training, make money, pay people back, you're in a better position. So there we go. Get to nationals. Now there's going to also be another thing to equip you with this. It's going to make it better a whole ton of, you're going to have a much easier time if you prepare a list of 200 folks. And the key here is no judgment. No judgment. No deciding ahead of time if you think they're going to buy or not, because you don't know. We're just taking the temperature. And we're gauging interest. That's all we're doing. We're not making a list of people we think will buy. We're making a list of people that we know. That's it. And then we're going to narrow down that list of 25 people whom we would like to be in business with. Oh, I need to put the with here. With whom we would like to be in business. Like that. These 25 people, again, you're not deciding whether they will buy or not because you don't know until they look at it. So you're going to put them on the list. So when we call them, one of the lines in the script is going to be, I was thinking, who has a great work ethic, a good head on their shoulders, and a great attitude, and I thought of you. So you need to make that list so we can say that part in the script. 25 people you'd like to be in business with. It's going to be pretty simple. I'm going to ask them about real estate. Some will say they're interested. Some will say they're not. Either way, we don't care. We're just letting people know you have a real estate business. And so you got to get that list made. Okay, now, the other thing about this being in this group that's going to really help is something you need to do with that personally is you need to clear your schedule, clear your calendar. That means things like turn off the TV, video games got to go away for 30 days. And TV could also be, Netflix, Hulu, all the just mindlessness, turn it all off. video games, just distractions in general. This is focus time. Remember we talked 2 weeks ago about JP Morgan taking over American Steel from Andrew Carnegie, and he asked, how did you do it, man? He said, I have the ability to focus on something for more than 5 minutes. So we got to get rid of those distractions. So clear your calendar. And then what that's going to require is negotiating with your family. Letting them know, hey, for 30 days, I'm going to be busy. For 30 days, I'd like your support. For 30 days, I'm going to be on the phones, doing presentations, doing follow-ups, doing funding calls. This is what I'm going to be doing. When I'm done after 30 days, I'll be back. I'll be more than happy to be a contributing member of the family with doing the dishes and walking the dog. And, you know, maybe you just got to do the dishes and walk the dog at midnight because you're building your business from 8 a.m. to midnight. All right. A little frog in my throat. Just trying to say ribbit. And here's something cool. What I'm going to be doing, so this is a bonus thing, and I'm going to be helping everyone else to do a duplication thing. But what we're going to start with me is if you're direct to me and you have your list ready, you will schedule with me a 2-hour block, and we will call all of them together. So if you have that ready, let me know the moment you have it ready. I'll get you on the calendar. I'll send you the script, and I'll do most of the talking. Now, if you're not direct to me, then you're going to get with your direct person, and you're going to say, hey, Michael told me to reach out to you and get 2 hours scheduled so that we could call my top 25 people with whom I'd like to be in business. And here's the script, and here's what we're going to do. And you can leverage your direct person. And at the end of the day, there's some people who their directs, they get along better with other people. And so if you want to use other people, you could do that too. But the directs will make most of the money, so they're going to be more motivated. But again, do it with anyone. The key is make some freaking sales. Let's do this. And then this is going to be a challenge for me. It's extra work. Some might even call it a distraction in the whole grand scheme of things, but I feel like it'll help both the whole group here. Is I'm going to make pre and post videos of my day, right? The calls, the webinars, the presentations. And if you follow along and pay attention to those videos and pick up what I'm putting down and keep learning through these steps, there's no reason why you shouldn't have a six-figure year or even a six-figure month inside of Renatus. So this is the key. I want to be an example of work. When I've done this in the past, let's say I was starting out here, and while I was in Renatus, before I did a call blitz like this 20 and 30 thing, which I've actually, this will be the third time I've done it, my income would just do this. Okay. Then I did a 20 and 30, and I had a big burst of income. And then it actually started leveling out, and it was this new higher income. And some years went by, and I was getting a little bit better. All right, cool. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to do another 20 and 30 after a couple years of doing this. And I had another big jump. And then my income started to stabilize again and keep going up from there. And more years have gone by. right? So this was 2011, this was 2012, this was 2015, and things have been going great. But now here we are at 2020. What's going to happen again? Oh, ho, 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 ho. So if you can't tell by now, I'm pretty excited. Who knows what's going to happen? Well, the history shows what will happen. So if you've never done this and you're tired of months where you don't make money and months where you do make money, you're tired of that crap, we'll take this challenge seriously. This is like the vaccine for inconsistent income. This is the cure for up and down months. So it's not necessarily going to be easy, but it's definitely going to be worth it. So my question is, what are you capable of? Waco, what are you capable of? If you're capable of focusing for 30 days on something like this, then join the group, clear your schedule, negotiate with your family, get clear on this, go through the units, and let's do this stuff together. Right? I just did these last two by myself. Well, with Vanessa, she definitely helped me a ton. But now let's do it together. So let me pull up here. We're going to switch over to sharing my Google Chrome, so you can see my website set her up. There we go. So by the way, Keely did mention this channel, our Elevate Renatus channel. And if you're looking for the videos to send out to your prospects that are interested in Renatus, it's this right here, briefing, introduction, and follow-up. These three videos right here. So you just go to the channel, click on videos, scroll down, right here, boom, boom, boom. Okay, so you can send these to prospects, each one after they like it. You get them on the call for the next thing, for the next thing. And then if you just go back to these about 2.5 years, and watch all of my videos. Now I'm bragging a little bit. I know Bill does a great job. I know Christian and Dane, they do a great job. But I want you to get inside of my head now. And if you go back to all the way back to March, April, there we go. April 2nd, 2018. You just watch my videos from here moving forward. And you can watch them on double speed, I don't care. Come over to the settings page. Come down to, not quality.
All right. Today, our
Playback
instructor is
speed.
Mr. Michael Huggins.
Put it
He
on
is,
double.
always the guy to watch. He is positive.
79% of the first year. I'm pretty
I
sure
got
you have the
stuff
data,
and
I can say
things
it.
to tell you.
Here are the stats for that. Carry on about our business. So remember, to be a student in a great conversation, in a home-based, yeah, make 100 grand in 90. Don't talk about our typical. We're going to focus on being the most.
Cool. Okay. And then just keep this, make an avatar of Michael in your head that when you think, oh man, what do I say to this customer? You think, what would Michael say to this customer? So when you're falling asleep, fall asleep to these videos. Let your subconscious mind start processing them. Okay, it's going to be a ton of fun. So don't be passive about this. That's it. Okay, now here's our group, Success Love Speed group. Over here's the units. I have it highlighted. So there's the about, discussion, units, announcements, members, events, videos, files. So we're going to be adding to this. There's going to be tags so that you can start quickly finding things in this channel. But you need to go through this, go through each unit. So right now, I see that Keely liked the introduction, which is also a unit. You need to watch this video before anything else and check the box. Just go through the units. And then again, the about us, what we're going to be working on here, the group rules, be kind of courteous, no complaining, just fine or blaming, no hate speech or bullying, no spam or promotions, and respect everyone's privacy because we're only sharing stories and different things inside of here. And then I also have a couple of videos in here for you to watch, little 2-3 minute videos. And then in the files is going to be the KPI report, which you need to download this and get familiar with this document. Okay, how our posts are going, our chats are starting, the videos that we're sending, the different things in there. This is just gonna keep you focused. Like I said, the number one key to growing your business is laser beam focus. And then here's a workbook that we're gonna be working out of. It's the how to recruit 20 people in 30 days. I am not taking any credit for this, none whatsoever. This is absolutely Eric Worre's training. He has just put this out on the internet for all of us to use, so I'm going to leverage it. But this was made by Eric Worre, who is an 8-figure earner in network marketing and direct sales, and he's been doing it for 20 plus years. And this is what he found is the most successful format. So download this workbook. It goes over like our schedule, what a fast 30 days would look like versus a slow 30 months. Okay, and just kind of what the schedule looks like, how to prepare yourself. So go through this workbook, write out the things that you need to write out. Or, you know, you can always type it in if you know how to do that on your computer, but read this thing, go through it. It's got the scripts we're going to be using, how to invite people, how to give our presentation. You're going to work on your story. So this is a workbook. And then how to do our closings, the closing questions, conversations, how to get the funding, and then how to keep people motivated and accountable, how to keep yourself accountable, and then how to use the script, not just what the script is, but how to use the script. So be in a hurry, compliment the prospect. That's why I said you need to have that top 25 narrowed down so we can compliment them. Make the simple invitation. Then we're going to do an if I would you. If I sent you a link, would you watch it? If I added you to a group, would you participate? If I would you. Then step 6 is confirm. So if I called you on Wednesday, you'll for sure watch that video. Step 7, get the time and number. And step 8, get off the phone. Remember, in a hurry? We started step 1 with being in a hurry, so you better maintain that hurried attitude and get off the phone. So here's an example script. So anyway, download this book. It's in the folder. It's in the files section. Oh. Okay, it's time to go. Okay, so I got just a few more minutes. What questions do you have around this group that I haven't answered already? Okay, let me scroll up here. Okay, can I use this even though I'm on Wisconsin? Chandra, we will get you a template of how to do this once our 30 days are up. You can, based off of what I'm saying and what Eric Worre's doing in his workbook and stuff, you can definitely do it for yourself and create your own group and your own 30-day challenge and motivate your own people. Frank, stay coachable. You're being ridiculous. Okay, Jeremy said, what's the link for this? What do you mean for this?
Luca.
I was asking about the link for Eric Worre's 30 and 20.
Oh, gotcha. I found this workbook in a place. I found it in SlideShare. SlideShare.net. It's actually a really cool resource. And then up here, I just typed in Eric Worre. Eric Worre. Hello. Oh. Eric Worre 20. And then it was this one right here. How to recruit 20 people in 30 days. So someone uploaded this, and I just downloaded it right here. I have a LinkedIn account in order to download this. But this is where I got it from, so I hope that helps, Jeremy. Okay, any last questions before we wrap this up? This is gonna be awesome. So when you come in here, I think it's in discussion. Maybe it's in announcements, actually. Okay, so I got a couple videos. Here's one about me and Rupert. You guys better check that out. And so yeah, the units, watch these. There's that. Look at all this stuff that's already in here for you to cover. When you come into this group, you must read this entire thing. This post right here. Look, this is us. This is what we're doing. We're just building, and we're building, and we're building, and we're building. We're staying focused. We're not looking up. We're not looking sideways. We're not taking a break. We're just building. Isn't that awesome? It's just us. I like that. And the start date for this, in case you aren't aware, everyone, the start date for this is tomorrow, March 3rd through April 1st. And it's going to end, and we're going to be at Nationals. So get on it with me. In this post, we're going to go over what you need to do. Commit to yourself. Go through this, clear your schedule, get a fresh list, sharpen your skills, focus on the money-making activities. I'm going to change this. March 3rd through April 1st. For first 10 days, contacting, inviting. Second 10 days is following up and doing three-way calls. Third 10 days is helping people make decisions, placing orders, and finding the funding. Here's your punch list you need to go through. You need to watch this, write that, make this, print that, review this, do that. Then here's a couple different links that are going to be helpful for you to be using throughout. So if you're wanting to build for Nationals, here's the promo video for Nationals. This is going to be awesome.
No more excuses.
No more
Are you ready to ignite
excuses.
Propel your success. Join us April 2nd through
Woo!
the 4th. Legends come together at the 2020
Share this.
National Conference.
This is going to be incredible. This is the building we're going to be at. Right now, there's only 561 views, which means none of you have shared this video enough. Share this video. I'm telling you, it's got to be a top priority for all of you. There you go. Share it. Get it out there. This is going to work. Coming back to our thing here. So earnings plan. If you want to know how the compensation plan really works, watch that. Here's my other videos that you could be sending out to people. Bob Steiner made a video. What is Renatus? You need to watch this, watch this, watch this. And then for getting funding and sending your links, your group to funding. Now we're also going to be doing a competition. Going through this, don't be typical, but I'm going to send you a link to the prizes going through our competition. So take this seriously, because not only will you make money, but you could also win some prizes. Then again, here are the group rules, and let's just focus on this work. Putting in work. So it starts tomorrow, and then the group will close. So this is going to be a closed group, focused for 30 days. So if you want to be added, or you're adding your team members, make sure they answer those questions so I can get them in and track everything. We're going to produce a report and a result for Bob Snyder so that he can see what we're working on, and then we'll be able to make this a nationwide kind of thing, where this is just a common practice, and we do these 30-day challenges all the time. Sandra, yeah, none of this is going to be on your personal Facebook. This is all just in the group stuff. Now you learn how to share things on your personal group or personal page by being involved in this group. You're going to learn some stuff. But yeah, it won't show up on your personal thing because yeah, no one knows what the heck Renatus is, and you aren't Renatus. You have a marketing company that Renatus is contracted with to sell Renatus' services. So you'll be marketing your company and the marketing services that it provides. That's how this works. Cool. So much exciting stuff. Oh, I need to, okay, grab this link. This is for the, open up the chat. The link for the Nationals promo video is right there. So grab that link. And we're working. Isn't this awesome? Okay, everybody grab that link. I'm going to close this down. Another day, another dollar. We got to get to work. Going to hop on the PAT call with the Snyder crew. Then we got our pit team call right after that, so we can make sure we're steering this ship correctly and getting everyone the resources that they need. And then it's time to hit the phones. Find the people, tell a story, build for events, follow up. Okay, thanks everybody. We'll talk to you soon. Have a fantastic day. Thanks, Keely, for setting this up. And we
Thanks,
will
Michael.
talk to you soon. Bye-bye.